Jagex changed the high-level firemaking training method called Eggsperimentation and it has become way better, so much better in fact, that I'm making this dedicated video so I can link it in my existing firemaking guide. Let's talk about it, so whenever you're ready, grab your cup of tea, sit back, relax, and enjoy. For those of you watching who have no idea what this method is or what it entails, it requires level 95 firemaking and the extinction quest to access. So it isn't exactly a method you unlock early, but solid nevertheless. The old version of this method that players would have been doing up until yesterday's update consisted of you grabbing a full inventory of baby Rexes from the storm barn and moving around all these feeding troughs in a clock or counterclockwise manner. You could then increase your experience per hour by refilling your inventory with Rexes as you went along. Eventually, you'd ignite your fertilizer blend into Dino propellant and continue. A key difference between the old and new version of this method is that you no longer need to babysit different versions of these baby Rexes. Instead of having them require different food straight from the get-go, you can feed them in a single trough sitting per food type and then move to the next. Other than you being able to feed a full inventory, so 28 minus 1 at every single feeding trough, you're also able to gain more XP based on how many times you fed your baby Rexes. This in itself would have already been a big increase in XP per hour, but Jagex didn't stop there. The maximum amount of experience you can gain per fertilizer blend is now 50% higher than before. Something I failed to mention in my news video yesterday is that the XP per fertilizer I ignited before the changes was with the osseous roar effect active, so I was gaining 25% more experience. So no, the amount of XP you gained per fertilizer ignited before wasn't 1321 experience, but 1057 experience. Now, the XP you gain per ignition is based on the amount of different food types you fed your baby Rexes, ranging from a single type of food to all 4. As you can see, the XP you gain for feeding the Rexes 4 types of food is 50% higher than before. So in addition to it being faster, the amount of XP you can gain for the exact same actions is now 50% higher. Additionally, the amount of dinosaur propellant you obtain from igniting your fertilizer blend is increased per type of food the Rexes have been fed. What this all means in practice is you're best off simply going through all 4 feeding troughs in either a clockwise or counterclockwise manner to gain the most amount of firemaking experience per hour, but also the highest amount of dinosaur propellants per hour. From personal testing with the dive ability, double surge ability, and a mobile invention perk, I was able to secure a firemaking XP rate of 1.32 million firemaking experience per hour during the osseous roar effect, which, if the effect wasn't active, would have been slightly over 1 million experience per hour base firemaking experience. This is more than double the previous firemaking XP rate and makes it one of the best firemaking training methods in the game, with the only method being better being pitch can line firemaking. The catch here is that you're not spending money to train firemaking, and you're making money as you're getting just shy of 20,000 dinosaur propellants per hour. Yes, exactly double what you would be getting before on average. In an hour, you're currently able to make 12 million GP per hour doing this method, which is incredibly good for a skilling money-making method. Oh, and if you have firemaking brawlers, this may just be a very good way of using those as well for plus 50% extra experience. Anyways, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it interesting. If you did, leave a like down below and maybe even consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.